What is going on, man? Let's get right into it. No BS, no dilly dally. Week 10 picks and predictions. Let's get right into it. Today we have a special guest. This is all created and brought to you by none other than ChatGPT. This is the deluxe version. This is $20 a month for GPT 4.0. I got tired of getting burnt. I got tired of losing. I got tired of making picks that I thought would hit and they just don't. So what did I do? Listen, man, we have artificial intelligence. It is 2024. We have artificial intelligence that has the ability to look at data and look at everything that's on the internet and come to its own conclusions. This artificial intelligence is very smart and may or may not be capable of doing homework. I'm really not too sure. I do all my homework by myself on my own with my own brain, so I really don't know about that. Anyways, let's get right into this. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. My name is Noah, rocking the Malik Neighbors jersey once again today. Other than that, let's get right into the video. One thing to keep in mind, the outcome that you get from ChatGPT or any AI software really depends on how detailed the input you give it. I could have gave it a more detailed input and told it to give me more information on each pick, but I feel like I've already kind of skimmed through this. I feel like this is good right now. I said, use any analytics or data found on the internet to give most likely / accurate predictions for every NFL game tomorrow. And I gave the date so it knows. And give a brief analysis on each game as well and why each team will win. With that being said, it gave me this. Here are the predictions and brief analyses for each NFL game scheduled for Sunday, 2024, November, whatever. Giants versus Panthers. And off the bat, I already like this AI, because this AI seems like it knows ball. It has the Panthers winning, and I also have the Panthers winning. I'm not waking up for this game. This is a 6:30 a.m. game, my time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, which is be easier to wake up for. But I'm in California. I'm in West Coast, and this is a game in Germany. I'm not waking up for this. I have no reason to. This is going to be a snooze fest. This has the Panthers winning with the analysis saying the Panthers have shown improvement with Bryce Young under center, while the Giants are on a 4-game losing streak. Carolina's defense is expected to capitalize on New York's offensive struggles. And honestly, I really think that is going to happen. Our offensive line is also a little banged up. So honestly, I would say expect the Panthers to win. Niners versus Bucks. This has the Niners winning. It says the Niners coming off a bye week are healthier and prepared. The Buccaneers, facing a short week after a Monday night game, may struggle against SF's robust defense. Not to mention, McCaffrey is also activated. He is coming back. Who knows how many carries he will get? Will he split with Jordan Mason? Will he take the whole load? Pause. Will he though? I don't think so. I don't think he can right now. I don't know if Christian McCaffrey can take the whole load at this point in time. Pause. Wait a second. Anyways, I don't know how they're going to handle McCaffrey, because this is very sensitive, I guess, because he's coming off a crazy injury. An injury we've really never even heard of before, maybe like once before. But yeah, McCaffrey, who knows how much he's going to be utilized. He is very high risk, high reward if you have him in fantasy, if you traded for him. But if you have him, you have to start him. There's no doubt about it. So I also think Niners are going to win. This is not going to be close. Falcons and Saints. This has the Falcons winning. Atlanta's offense, led by Big Kirko, is expected to exploit the Saints defense. New Orleans is on a 7-game losing streak, indicating deeper issues within the team. Also, if you click the source, it tells you exactly where it got it from, the article and whatnot. And I'm not reading this because I'm not disabling ad block. But yeah, you can click, where is it? You can click right here and it gives all the sources on the side. Let me show you this. Look at this. All these sources. And it's basically pulling data from all these websites, which I think is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Saves us the time of doing research. And honestly, I like it. I like it. Let's see how accurate it is, though. Let's keep moving in with the prediction, shall we? So we had the Falcons winning. Broncos and Chiefs. I think this is an easy Chiefs win. Obviously, it is an easy Chiefs win. The Broncos have momentum, but they are still a very young team. Ultimately, the Chiefs are going to steamroll them. Says the Chiefs, despite a short week, are favored due to their strong performance and the Broncos' recent struggles, including a significant loss to the Ravens. That blowout, listen, I had a feeling it could have happened, but it still caught me a little off guard seeing the score. Final score was 41-10. But yeah, that's an easy Chiefs win. Bills and Colts is next up. I also think this is an easy Bills game. An easy Bills win, I mean. So as the Bills high-powered offense led by Josh Allen, who by the way is having an incredible season so far, is expected to outpace the Colts, who have been involved in close games but may not keep up with Buffalo's scoring ability. I really agree with this. Like I said, This isn't GPT creating its own opinions. They're kind of just pulling things from all over the place. But regardless, it does a really good job of putting it all together. Steelers and Commanders. It has the Steelers winning, which this one, I think it could be wrong. I think Commanders will win, but we'll see. It says Pittsburgh defense, allowing only 119 points a season, is anticipated to stifle the Commanders offense, leading to a narrow victory. We will have to see how this one goes. A lot of these are USA Today. I don't know if they're all from the same article. It looks like maybe they are, which isn't ideal, but a lot of these come from other sources, so it's whatever. Vikings and Jaguars. This one also is somewhat debatable. It has the Jaguars winning, and it says Jacksonville has performed better at home, and with Trevor Lawrence at the helm, they are expected to edge out the Vikings in a close contest. Listen, I usually would say the Vikings. I usually would say the Vikings are a safe bet. The Vikings are going to kill them. But one thing I've learned from the NFL this year is that there is no such thing as a safe bet anymore. Nothing is as safe as we think it is. It doesn't matter how safe, how good you think the bet is, how good the team is. Anybody can win any game. Anybody can lose any game. And ultimately, anything can go any way. And for that reason, I'm going to be slamming the Jaguars money line. I have put all these into a 12-leg on, what app is this? Fliff. It is on Fliff. I'll put it on the screen in a second. But yeah, I put up a 12-leg on Fliff. You guys can't see it, but it is $1 to win $491. So if this 12-leg somehow hits, I'm going to be a very happy guy. But yeah, moving on. Patriots versus Bears. It has the Bears winning. It says the Bears have been strong at home, remaining undefeated, and are expected to continue this trend against the Patriots, who have struggled on the road. Titans and Chargers. It has the Chargers winning. Analysis: the Chargers' top-ranked scoring defense is likely to limit the Titans' offense, leading to a comfortable victory for Los Angeles. Titans are a mess. I also have the Chargers winning this. Eagles versus Cowboys. As the Eagles winning, I also agree. I think Dak just went out for season-ending surgery. Let me double-check real quick. Yep, so this was about an hour ago. Dak Prescott planning to have season-ending surgery, sources say. So yeah, that is for a partially torn hamstring. And this is probably for the best interest for the Cowboys because I have a Cowboys friend, and whenever I complain about Daniel Jones, he is simultaneously complaining about Dak Trash Prescott. So I will just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Jets and Cardinals. It has the Cardinals winning. It says the Cardinals, leading the NFC West with a 3-game win streak, are favored to continue their momentum against the Jets, who are coming off a mini bye. Now listen, the Jets have a ton of potential on paper, but in reality, I don't think the Jets are it. I don't think they have a shot at the Super Bowl at all. I don't think they're what they were made out to be by, I don't know if it was the media or if it was fans. I don't know who was hyping up the Jets into thinking they're some kind of three-headed monster when really they're not. I know they got Devontae Adams, but still doesn't really make much of a difference. I really don't see the hype with the Jets, and if someone does, I feel like they're kind of a casual, just looking at headlines and not really looking at what the team actually is. Lions versus Texans. This one is going to be a very good game. I also think the Lions will win, and I agree with what this says, only because the Lions are the best team in the NFL. If you want a better breakdown and a more in-depth analysis, I put up a video on my channel. I will put it up in the corner. I'll put it up in the corner right up here, or maybe right here. I'm really not sure. It'll probably be like a little card in like the, right up, there, right up there. You see that little eye, the little eye button, the little eye dot? Yeah, click that and it's up there if you guys want to watch that. But moving on with this, we have the Lions winning. It says the Lions, boasting a 6-game winning streak and an undefeated road record, are expected to outmatch the Texans, who have been strong at home but may struggle against Detroit's high-powered offense. I can't speak. But yeah, man, the Lions, like I said, I have a full in-depth video if you guys want to watch it on why I think the Lions are best team in the NFL at the moment. But the Lions have the best backfield of the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. They have an amazing wide receiver core, in my opinion. I understand that it's mainly Amon-Ra St. Brown, but anyone on that team can do it, in my opinion. And ultimately, the team is just stacked. The team is just stacked. They're being coached very well, and they're just a fun team to watch. It's hard to not like the Lions, man. Me, a few of my friends, my dad, we all just are rooting for the Lions to win. I wanted them to win last year, but ultimately, I'm glad they didn't because it looks like they're even stronger this year somehow. And then that was all for this. My directions were a little too specific, and I just asked it to do Sunday games, so I had to specify it to do a Monday game, and this one gave a little more detail. Honestly, should have done it for the first few, but honestly, this is a trial and error. If this does well, and if these are actually accurate, I will come back next week and the week after, and we will keep running these ChatGPT predictions. We will see how ChatGPT does and see if it actually can make us some money. Now, let's look at this prediction for Dolphins and Rams on Monday Night Football. It says the Dolphins 2-6 will face the LA Rams, who are 4-4 on Monday Night Football, and it has the Rams winning. It says the reason why, it says the Rams have momentum. The Rams are on a 3-game win streak. The Dolphins have been struggling. They have lost 3 consecutive games, all of which they led at halftime, dropping them to 2-6. Damn, that is actually a wild stat. Listen, though, the Dolphins have struggled for a reason because they haven't had a quarterback. I know if you have Tyreek or Waddle in fantasy, it is probably a struggle because he hasn't had a quarterback. You had some dude named what's his name? Skylar Thompson? Some dude named Chip Skylark throwing him the football. Like, bro, obviously they're not going to do well. The Dolphins are down bad right now, but I think they can bounce back. It all depends on Tua and how he plays, but ultimately it doesn't look like the Dolphins season is salvageable. Either way, though, I disagree. I think the Dolphins will win this game, but nonetheless, let's keep reading this description it gave us. Offensive matchup. The Rams offense with key players like Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua returning is expected to challenge the Dolphins defense, which has allowed an average of 23.4 points per game. Defensive edge. LA's defense has shown improvement, allowing 24.3 points per game, and will aim to control Miami's offense, which has scored 27 points in each of their last 2 games. And that is from Sports Chat Place. So if you guys want to fact check anything, it doesn't look like it's all fact checkable because it gave sources for everything it gave me. So it says, given the Rams' recent form and home field advantage, they are favorites to secure a victory over the Dolphins in this matchup. And I'm not going to be surprised if the Rams do win this game, but all I'm saying is I have a feeling the Dolphins are going to pull this one out. And only because Tua's back. I don't know if Tyreek Hill's going to play. Right now he's questionable. It seems like he's always questionable. But if he doesn't play, then yeah, the Rams have a better chance to win. But if Tyreek's playing, Jalen Waddle's playing, then Dolphins have a serious shot at this game. Mainly because they have Tua. Speaking of Tua, be sure to hawk Tua that like and subscribe button, man. That has been the video. Referral code on Fliff is ZVF43. Once again, that is Z for Zeta, V for Valorant, F for Fandango, 43. I'll put it on screen as well if you guys want to get some free money for signing up on Fliff. That is once again Fliff. Yeah, you can sign up using my code. Other than that, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Noah. I'm out. Peace.